Man, if there was a time for peace, the time is now. This is how I'm started. That's how I'm kicking it off.
I don't know this song.
No, it was a made-up song.
Oh, wow. Continue. This is a Raymond original, everybody. Whoa. This is a Raymond something original.
Oh, ready?
No.
I was done. I got him. I'm sorry. I'll have more lines for it. It's a work
Hello,
in progress.
And welcome to the Parking Lot Projectionist podcast. My name is Andrew Vergara.
And I'm Raymond Cooper.
Oi, today we saw Hot Pursuit.
Oh, please don't do that voice. Oh.
Oi.
We saw Hot Pursuit, everybody. Let me apologize. I want to apologize to all our fans. There was nothing else that came out the week after Avengers. There was something called the D Train, which
I advised.
But it started an hour later. I was just like, let's just hop into it. My apologies. I hope you enjoy this podcast. We're going to make it as good as possible. I promise. All right. Do you already know what Hot Pursuit's about? Or you got to say
Raymond.
Yeah.
What is Hot Pursuit about?
Hot Pursuit 2015 action comedy. It's about an uptight and by-the-book cop tries to protect the outgoing widow of a drug boss as they race through Texas pursued by crooked cops and murderous gunmen.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it stars. Apparently, this is Reese Witherspoon. Check out this picture for Reese Witherspoon.
Wait.
IMDb messed up.
That looks like that kid from the Hunger Games. Peter.
Oh, there it is.
That looks like
it
Peter.
corrected itself.
Peter
it
bread.
was this other guy right here.
Oh, he's the cop.
For some reason, IMDb messed up her picture. It stars Reese Witherspoon, Sofia Vergara, Matthew Del Negro.
Whoa, watch your language.
Oh, that's Papa McCall from Teen Wolf. Oh, y'all who don't know. He kept me going through the movie.
Oh.
Michael Mosley, Robert Kandinsky, Richard T. Jones.
Yeah.
You don't need to know the rest of the people.
Oh.
No, I guess you should know the main villain was played by Hakeem Cosio. They had John Carroll Lynch in it and Jim Gaffigan, if y'all like those guys. Directed by Ann Fletcher.
What's she done, Raymond?
Oh, shit. 27 Dresses, The Proposal, Step Up 1. Oh, that Seth Rogen one. What we just talked about.
Oh, yeah, The Guilt Trip.
The Guilt Trip. I never saw it.
All moderate successes, though? I mean, The Proposal.
I like 27 Dresses and The Proposal.
Yeah, people like those movies.
Yeah, but those movies had good actors in them.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Reese Witherspoon.
No, shots fired most definitely at her.
Oh, ooh.
I mean, I'm sorry.
You're pulling your punch now, man.
No, you need to do better. You're supposed to be this actress that everybody, Hollywood respects. You need to do better.
You deserve better.
No,
we
deserve better. She needs to do better. We get into this general discussion.
She's trying to make her comeback, I guess.
What was the last thing she did?
She's in The Wild.
She need to do a superhero movie. That's how you make a comeback. Wow, that was 2014. Didn't see that. This Means War was 2012? Because one that was about 2013-ish.
No wonder she's trying to do a comeback. She laid low for a couple years, comes back.
Yeah, but at least This Means War was decent.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, she was in Mud, too, with Matthew McConaughey.
Mud 2?
Regular Mud. 2012. The Good Lie.
So we only missed her for 2013.
2014.
Oh, The Wild was
2014. Yeah, you're right. 2013. My bad. I didn't mean to correct you. You was right. She was in something called The Devil's Knot. Nobody knew what that was. The Water for Elephants. I remember seeing that one.
Where she's being a pedophile.
And Water for Elephants?
Yeah, she's hitting on the Twilight guy.
But
Cedric Diggory.
Was he a teenager, though?
He was legally of age. He was probably about 21. She was about, 35? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She was Monsters vs. Aliens. And Penelope. Yeah, we're going through Reese's.
Raymond is now. We're both stalling here.
Sweet Home Alabama.
Where the skies are so blue.
I've seen a few of her movies. I was expecting a lot more from this actress. Make sure you use this picture of her. You find that picture, use that of her. All right. All right. Y'all already know what this movie here pertains about in the spoiler discussion. Here we go. Movie starts out with a baby getting arrested. A newborn baby got arrested for whatever crimes. We don't know the baby committed. Handcuff the baby, throw it in the back seat. Officers talking to the baby. Apparently the baby's his daughter.
Okay, Rose, it's your first time to ride along with Daddy.
Apparently this guy didn't have a regular vehicle. Just threw his kid a cop car.
Or a wife, any sort of daycare service.
Let her sit in the back with prostitutes.
The criminals?
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute now. You can't put her in the back with the criminals. They're monsters.
But it's not safe to put a baby in the front seat.
Oh, yeah. That's right, Andrew. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you. totally logical right
That's
now.
the logic.
Why he was there. It's not safe to put a baby in the front seat. She had to sit in the back with the criminals her entirety of life. What about when she turned like 12, adolescent? Was she able to sit in the front seat? Because we kept seeing her in the back seat. You think she just enjoyed it back there with the criminals?
Don't know if there's an excuse anymore.
It's not. She was in the back with the criminals. She was dressed like a cop for Halloween while her friends were dressed like princesses. She had friends.
Yeah, that is a weird development.
It was strange because the movie tried to make us believe she didn't have any friends because she was weird like that.
Yeah.
Apparently she had friends back in school.
If anything, she should hate her father for driving her friends away, like that prom date, who he kept locked up in the vehicle whenever she stepped out and make sure she's back by 8. He didn't say anything. He just intimidated him, haggled his way down to 8.
I don't know who the dad was played by. It wasn't nobody important.
They didn't show his face.
They showed like a semi-front face from the side whenever he turned and looked back at her.
It sounded like a familiar voice.
Whatever. Screw that guy. He should feel bad for being in this movie.
She should really resent her father for driving her friends away, or she should still have friends and not be a socially awkward person for no reason later in the movie.
Yeah. Or, I don't know. She should have just had friends. They shouldn't. She's just out of place with the friends. Or maybe the dad was in a group with the parents and that he had the carpool for that Halloween. None of the girls talked to her.
That's true. They did disappear whenever drunk Santa Claus and the transvestite showed up.
Yeah. They didn't want to hang out.
You don't smell like Santa.
When she was a teenager, a junkie tried to offer her drugs and she was like, just say no. Cut to this man just completely running for his life in the middle of the street.
You see the way he was running? He wasn't running. He was doing a little woo-woo-woo, like little hula dance.
A dance. It's like something you see in a commercial or some shit. For like a car or some perfume. Guess you're supposed to be dodging the cars. They must have CGI cars. It was that CGI cars.
They had a huge budget.
From the bloopers we saw, they had CGI background when they driving. He was dodging CGI cars. Stop, police officer. Then you see Reese without her spoon running at him awkwardly. They made her as unattractive as they possibly could in this movie. I know she's attractive in real life, but they just like cut her hair, tied it up in a ponytail, gave her glasses, that sort of thing. It was like, stop. Nobody's trying to stop the guy. They're just looking. Apparently they knew this guy's not a criminal. Look at him. He didn't do anything wrong. And I know I kind of blanked out for a minute in the movie.
He ducks into a garage and he runs across the whole entire garage, and then she just magically appears in front of him.
She teleported.
Telephase.
It's like, where you going? So I was going to the bathroom. We're on a date right now. Oh, I just don't like you. You have a ponytail. It's disgusting. You can't just leave. We were connected. You pulled out a gun on me. I'm trying to show you where the safety was. Blah, blah, blah. You're crazy, woman, and you have a ponytail. Whatever. Date's over with. Bam! She shot him.
A random waiter comes up and says, "Not another one."
Yeah.
Starts cleaning up the braids.
Here's your bill. Yeah, and he just pulls a towel out of his little apron and starts wiping the braids up off the pavement.
You should really start wearing a mask if you're going to be running around in public.
Damn.
Reese Witherspoon, the second defender.
Ooh. I can't even remember what happened next. She shot the dude. We cut to her in the police station.
Story.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that story. I'm making this fun for the audience.
We're going to the police station, yeah.
We're in a police station now. She's a cop, so she was able to get away with that.
You're making us all look bad.
Gotta transfer you.
Wait, there was a scene where she was behind a desk in the evidence quarters or something.
Yeah, that's when they transferred her to the evidence room because they didn't like that she was just shooting people and catching all the bad guys.
Yeah, there was this teenager like, "Oh, what are you gonna do? You're gonna Cooper me?"
Wait,
that's a little later. I know.
Okay, she's behind her little desk evidence room, packaging stuff in, and detectives.
Bad guy 1, bad guy 2.
Yeah, detectives bad guy 1, bad guy 2 walk in, stared at her like, what? She started yapping off about raccoons or something. She was saying something.
Yeah, she said, you can't just bring this knife in like that. You're supposed to put it in a special envelope. It could have raccoon herpes on it.
What does that feel like? He's like, what's it feel like? I don't know. Raccoon, I guess it burns. Raccoon herpes will burn me if I touched it. Duh. In a calm call, the captain's like, Cooper, I need to see you in my office. Oop, I gotta go. Push the shutter down. He's like, watch your head. And then bad guy 2 was like, well, I was gonna say, what's it like to be Cooper? They both have a good chuckle.
Oh, that was a good one, John.
Then she's in the captain's room. Cut to Special Agent Black. Agent Black's in there with the captain. She's like, FBI want me? Yeah, FBI want you. Got to put you on the special case. Transfer people for witness protection because, they had a news segment.
Yeah. She just happened to be watching it.
Oh, she was watching news segment? I thought the news segment was just part of the...
Vicente Cortez is due in court today, but he's probably going to get out on bond early and escape scot-free again. This crime boss. For some reason, we know he's a crime boss.
Crime boss. He's been taken down by Daredevil many a time. He just keeps getting off. Apparently, Matt Murdock
just keeps getting
not doing the job correctly. But you're using that as an innuendo.
Because they do it in the movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a setup.
Ah.
And then so we zoom out the TV, and then she was watching that in the evidence room for some reason, whenever she's supposed to be doing her job.
Anyway, so Captain Phillips tells her that she needs to go with... She needs to go with Special Agent Black to transport these people.
Look at me.
I'm the captain, and I say you need to go with the Special Agent Black.
Now, do you know what movie that captain's from? Do you have a movie in mind?
The dude, he's so familiar. I know his face.
Because I recently rewatched some of Bubble Boy, and he was the dad in Bubble Boy.
Andrew, I wanted to bring that up. I was thinking about that movie like a week or two ago. I was like, man, Jake Gyllenhaal, because Jake Gyllenhaal popped up in one of them trailers where he's in, where he's being all angry and whatnot. I was like, get this dude back in some comedy, man. Bubble Boy was awesome.
Yeah.
That's where that dance from. You're right. He's in Bubble Boy.
He was the abused father in Bubble Boy.
Let's see what else he's in. So familiar looking. Gran Torino, I remember that. He was in Shutter Island. He was in Zodiac with Jake Gyllenhaal. Face Off. This guy's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're promoting Bubble Boy right now. Everybody should just go watch that. Does Netflix have that? I need to check that. But we need more comedies, though.
Yeah.
Bubble Boy. Oh, we need something like that again. Jake Gyllenhaal, make Bubble Boy 2. Please. I mean, if Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey can make Dumb and Dumber 2, please make Bubble Boy 2.
That would be a little awkward considering the ending, but we're going to move on from that.
What happened to the ending?
Oh, spoilers. No.
That's right.
Spoilers.
Well, you can have...
No.
Sequel could be... All right. All right. That's right. Everybody who haven't seen Bubble Boy need to watch it. Okay. Okay, so
Richard T. Jones.
Captain Phillips, tell Agent Black take her, and Agent Black takes her away.
Poor Jackson.
He was in Godzilla last year.
Oh, no.
Playing a generic army guy. He plays a generic army guy when he's not in a Tyler Perry movie. Poor guy.
What a horrible sentence you just said.
I'm sorry, that's the truth. This dude, Richard T. Jones.
Next thing you're going to tell me he was in Black Nativity.
I'm pretty sure he was. No, he was not.
Okay, good.
He was in a movie called Hear No Evil. I guess that's like the opposite of See No Evil.
Ah.
He's a Collateral and Judge and Amy.
All right.
And Event Horizon in 97.
Ooh.
Them Tyler Perry movies. He's in Revolution, the TV show. But he's been in a lot of stuff.
We haven't left the station yet.
I'm sorry. We get a little sidetracked with actors. We're trying to have a good time.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, they did leave the station, Andrew.
Oh, wow.
They didn't show up getting the car. They just cut to them on the road.
Road trip.
Agent Black was like, look, I just need you to calm down.
You got me in my humpback.
Yeah.
Humpback.
Listening to some generic rap song. He was like, look, just calm down. I understand it's a little too much for you right here. All the sexiness and whatnot. Don't need you looking at my body like that, all right? It's like, aye.
But you fine, though.
Oh, yeah, he told her that.
He was hitting on her. I was very concerned for her in this scene.
Why would you concern for her?
Because of the way he was acting in this scene.
Like, yeah.
I like that about you, girl. You're a little intense, but I like it.
He was just going to take her away? That what you thought?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a great movie. But instead, we got this.
You're going 30 miles per hour over the speed limit, and you're blah, 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 you're doing blah, 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 blah.
Generic, I gotta be the good cop, obey the law type cop shit.
With an accent.
Yeah, what kind of accent was she using?
Some twangy.
It's supposed to be a Southern type thing?
Yeah.
Is she originally from the South?
No idea.
Because that's offensive.
It wasn't that bad in Sweet Home Alabama.
She's not even originally from the South. She's still offensive for doing that.
Mm.
Very offensive, Reese. We don't all talk like that.
Whoa, spoilers.
Oh, I didn't know it was a spoiler. They drive to Mexico for some reason, pull up to this Mexican mansion.
Ooh.
That's what it was, and it was in San Antonio, but it's North Mexico, sorry. They go to the buzzer. We hear the pickup, generic Mexican name. All they heard was, over the intercom. I'm sorry. Are you hurt? You need help? Get in there. Boom, they break the door. They knock. Then this guy answers.
Will witness protection remove my earlobes?
I'm sorry, sir. We can't do that. You got to have your drums removed, too. The lobes are just the bottom part. You need the whole ear, inner ear removed. I'm sorry, sir. We have to work that out later. From upstage, you hear.
Oh, my God. There's a creature up there.
Like, oh, my God.
Reese, go check it out.
yeah. You go check it out. Why me? Cause you white to go. Pulls out a gun, goes upstairs. Hello? Wow. Oh, got coked in the head. Picked it up. It was a shoe.
Honestly.
Who throws a shoe?
You fight like a woman.
Then we see Sofia Vergara, a.k.a. Mrs. Razara. What was her name in the movie?
Risa.
Kept calling her that throughout the whole movie. She never called by her first name at all. Did she call by her first name at the end of the movie? I don't even remember.
Maybe her first name is Risa.
Let me see. The name is Daniela Riva.
Risa.
Reza? Like Reza?
Rizzo.
From Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang? You hungry?
Mrs. Reza, I need you to come with me. I'm going to take that as you ready to go. Mrs. Reza, you can't pack all this shit.
Take only what you need to survive. Oi, it is my number one tiara, and I cannot survive without tiara.
Apparently, she won it in a duel or something. She was younger, and she murdered her cousin for it too, when her cousin tried to touch it.
My cousin tried to take it, and I cut off 2 of his fingers.
Was it he or she?
They couldn't tell afterwards.
Yeah, she murdered her own family because they touched her tiara.
It's crazy.
But it happens. Anyways.
Bang, bang.
Boom! You just hear gunshots fire. Mrs. Reza Vergara, stay here. And she goes down, check it out. Stands on the stairs where the gunman have a clear shot at her. Agent Black is behind the sofa. He's like, get down! While he's there with Mr. Reza.
I can't believe this is really happening. Okay,
my God, first shootout, what do I do?
Take the safety off.
Agent Black like, shoot something!
Cortez is like, I think we're gonna make a run for this, eh?
Was it Cortez? That was Mr. Reza. Cortez is the main villain.
We all look alike, man.
Oh! About the most racist thing. Tries to run away and then he got shot.
Doy!
Other 2 Mexican guys show up. Mexican bad guy, 1 Mexican bad guy, 2.
And then we got the 2 luchadores, Nacho Libre and Bane.
Oh, yeah, it was originally fighting the luchadores. We didn't tell you that.
Yellow mask.
She sees that one of the lucha libres has a tattoo, takes a mental note of it. Bad guy 1, Mexican bad guy 2 are like, who are they? Who are you? Point their guns at it and the luchadors start firing at each other. Mr. Rizzo's tries to escape and then they shoot and kill Mr. Rizzo. Agent Black's like, cover me! Bah! Oh! And he dies.
Why am I the only one who laughed at that?
That Agent Black died?
Because it happened so quickly.
Yeah.
Give us some cover fire.
He just fell, collapsed. Did he make a noise? I think he just fell.
He just fell.
Where his body slumped over.
That's it.
It was pretty funny. It's a talented actor right there.
Talent. Took one for the team.
She goes over, kicks both their bodies, make sure they dead. Oh, does she go back upstairs? She doesn't go back upstairs.
No, yeah. See, this is the part that confuses me. It's like, go find Miss Reese Rivers or whatever.
Mrs. Reza.
But she doesn't go upstairs where she last was.
Somehow she knew Mrs. Reza got downstairs.
Yeah. She starts searching the garage area.
Mrs. Reza, where are you? Oh,
I am hiding.
Mexican bad guy 1 and 2 left
for some reason.
And our lucha libres were still there trying to shoot him.
It doesn't make sense why I guess the Mexican guys were fleeing because the lucha libres weren't part of the plan. Spoiler. Okay.
I'm hiding. Just found in the back of this convertible.
Man,
nice
I'm going to have to commandeer
convertible.
your personalized vehicle.
Saying random cop shit that's not funny. They drive off. Somehow the lucha libre's car got shot up.
Yeah.
Did they shoot back? Did Reese shoot back?
No. There was just one random shot of a car with bullets in one section of it.
They looked and they went, damn.
Okay.
That's what they said. They looked at it. The car got shot. They were like, damn. Drive off. And all of a sudden you hear, please calm down. Take my cell phone. Call 911 and report a 544.
You dropped the cell phone.
What? How'd you drop the phone?
And how did we run over the phone if you dropped it out the back seat? You noticed that?
I think it was supposed to be another car behind him, but they didn't cut to showing the car doing it. They just cut to tires hitting it. I don't understand what you're saying. But
yeah, because whenever we cut back to them talking, there's no car behind them.
She dropped it forward.
She threw it forward.
Even though the wind was blowing, wind resistance was going this way. And, well, this movie decided they didn't want to play by physics rules, Andrew. Maybe inside her suitcase was an infinity gem. She just told about it. It was warping reality. That's what I assume was happening.
Maybe this is a bad time to tell you, ma'am, but your husband's dead.
Just let out the biggest screech ever. Thought he was watching Jurassic Park for a minute. And,
what kind of Mexican they cook up in that lab back there?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Our first genetically modified hybrid. I I don't know if she was supposed to be sincere or if that scream was supposed to be funny. I think it was supposed to be funny, but why would she
at first
do
I
it?
thought she was going to be like, I never cared about him anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought the joke was going to be. But then it was supposed to be sincere.
Oh, yeah, she kept going with it like, I really am upset. Okay.
But you're supposed to find it funny because of the way I'm upset.
I was afraid. I thought claws and venom was about to come out. I don't know what was happening. I thought we might have had to call Avengers for this shit.
In a moment of stress, that's when evolution leaps forward.
Yeah, you didn't know. You didn't know.
Well, now that they're on the run, they decide to immediately park at a nearby gas station to try to find a phone instead of going as far away as they can first.
Yeah. Stop at this bar. It's a biker bar. So she's on a payphone outside the biker bar. Why did she just go up to somebody and be like, hey, I'm a cop. Let me borrow your cell phone.
Because that would in the movie faster, Raymond.
Oh, that's right, Andrew.
So
plot purposes. You're right. How stupid of me to use logic.
You could literally pull over any car on the road and everybody would have a cell phone in this day and age, man.
I just don't know what I was thinking. She's on a payphone. She handcuffed her. Oh, they was yelling at each other. All you heard was rah, rah, rah. Looked like we was about to have a dinosaur fight. She handcuffed her, started dragging her, and ended up on the phone together.
Raymond was playing the pronoun game there. Reese Witherspoon handcuffed Sofia Vergara. Sofia Vergara made the first in a series of Reese Witherspoon is tiny jokes and then started dragging her across the gravel.
The tiny jokes.
But then Reese Witherspoon said, please. And then she's like, okay.
For some reason, please was able to calm down the dinosaurs.
Just like Jurassic World.
Yeah, I was like,
please.
Oh, he did say it like that. Chris Pratt in this film, he trained the boat. She's on the phone telling some random 911 operator and not on the phone with her captain or Agent Black's people. Why didn't he give her information about this is who you need to contact if anything happens to me or something like that? Don't they normally do that? Oh, sorry, I'm using logic again. I'm sorry, everybody.
You talk about Agent Black. Why didn't he give?
Yeah, why didn't he give her like a card and say, this is my captain or my handler in case anything happens, just who you call?
That would have been good.
I'm sorry. I'm using logic.
I like how nonchalant the operator was. Okay, so you're saying that there's an officer down and a couple of people are killed and that there are two parties after you?
That's the director of this movie.
That was?
I think so. I was looking at her picture. That's the director. I didn't think about it. That's the director of this movie.
That explains some
That's
things.
her.
Hold on, let me connect you. Chief Bubble Boy's dad says, don't worry, stay there. We're going to send some people out, squad car out.
Who said that? Did the operator say that? They didn't even talk to him until later on in the movie. You can't remember?
No, I can't remember.
Okay, well, he wasn't there, I don't believe.
All right.
The operator said, I'm sending somebody out. Just sit there for a while. What you trying to describe to her? I saw on his wrist he had a tattoo, like a vegetable or something.
Mr. Peanut in a vagina.
And Mrs. Reza was like, no, fool, it's a bull. Like,
you hold it upside down.
Like, oh, dude.
Have you ever been to a Longhorn Steakhouse?
Come on now. Even though she
You
saw...
live in Texas!
Yeah, even though she saw the tattoo was the right side for it to be a Longhorn, we just had to have that joke because I guess it was supposed to be funny, Andrew.
Why does she have to be so dumb and antisocial? Reese Witherspoon's character. Why can't she just be a little uptight?
Reason. Because then you would be remaking other movies. I will get to that in a second, right after this sequence, because right after this sequence is what I thought to myself. Damn, I miss Melissa McCarthy right now.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, I was like, man, people complain about her, but... You know what? Maybe they just couldn't afford her talent for this film. So they got these other folks to do it. Couldn't afford Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy, so they got these two. I'm assuming this role was originally written for Melissa McCarthy.
The cop, hopefully, right?
Yeah, the cop.
Okay,
yeah.
good. That's how it should be. Was it always supposed to be Sofia Vergara, or you think it was supposed to be Sandra Bullock?
It probably was Sofia Vergara, because they wanted to play up those jokes about her voice or whatever.
And the fugitive should be Jack Black.
You talk about the guy with me later on?
Yeah.
Should have been Jack Black.
Yeah.
Missed opportunities. You ever see Enemy of the State where he's in it trying to be serious and shit?
Yeah. It's one of his first roles.
Him and Jamie Kennedy.
It's one of his first roles.
Yeah,
He didn't know he was supposed to be funny yet.
Oh, he was being serious. Sorry, we got to try a check with Jack Black there.
Anything happened before something happened?
No, they just waited, and then the two Officer Bad Guy 1 and Officer Bad Guy 2 show up.
Spoilers.
Well, we already told you that earlier in the podcast. It is Officer Bad Guy 1, Officer Bad Guy 2.
Yeah.
They show up. Come on, we get ready to take you guys. They get in the back seat of the car. Meanwhile, these two just stand outside and make a phone call for some reason instead of making their phone call before. They saw them standing out there. I don't know why they make the phone call before.
Oh, man.
Reese Witherspoon does some Raymond type special math in her head and realizes, oh my God, they got here too soon.
They had to have been going like 180 miles per hour to get here that soon. And judging by how much fuel they have, it didn't happen.
She's like, hey, can you come over here? Fist bump, doing a great job, pal. She fist bumps him and sees that he's got a tattoo on him, same tattoo, because he lives in Texas.
Why would officer give her a fist bump?
He should have been like, shut up, Cooper, and got away from her.
Yeah.
Normally that would happen, but anyways, she's like, oh my God, they're gonna kill us. We gotta get out of here. Like, oh my God, Mrs. Reza's having a baby right now. We gotta go. We gotta go. I need to take her to the bathroom. Let me get hot towel. Oh, yeah, I'm having a baby.
The placenta it's gushing.
Yeah.
Gushing? What does that mean?
It means that everything inside of me is about to get ripped out by this baby. There you go.
Wait. There was a guy, that guy number 2, he legitimately was acting like he's never heard of the female reproductive process before, and that was supposed to be a joke.
That's right, Andrew. It did stump me too. Like, come on, man. You learned this in school.
Blood? And what, lining?
And you got the Discovery Channel.
Ugh.
You literally say like a little kid.
And even bad guy number 1 was acting like he didn't know too, because they go into the bar and it's like, what's wrong with her? She yells something about her period and then is like, you don't even want to know. So no men in this universe we've established know anything about human anatomy. I mean, female anatomy.
Yeah, so they run into the bar and one of the bikers grabs like, what up, baby? Oh, it was a white guy. I'm sorry, I used the wrong voice. I can't do a white biker's voice.
What up, baby?
Hey there, baby.
Yeah.
Grabbed her by the arm. She was like, we're on our periods. Just ran away. Yeah, he was shocked. That caught him off guard. I'd have been shocked too if some woman yelled that at me when I would say, excuse me, man, what happened after the time, would you? That's like fighting words, I think. But anyways, we'll get to that later. So they go in the bathroom, they try to push her out the...
Sofia Vergara is trying to push
out the I don't know why. Random.
This is the police. I almost want to check that.
Yeah, we gotta stop the podcast. It's gotta be great editing.
I edit, so we're good.
Whoa, that's our message.
What movie is that from?
I don't know. It's just random. He just randomly sent this. I'm glad he included me. Maybe he doesn't hate me no more.
We just got a text message from our secret weapon, Mr. Tristan, saying he's CIA.
We're not supposed to tell people that. What are we undercover right now?
Spoiler.
Man, we gave away his identity. It's like a Kenan Kel episode now. All right.
Kelvin. It's Kenan, woman. Kenan. What do you mean the uterus is lined with blood? Kenan. Oh, there you go.
Here you go.
Everybody out there, go run and tell your homeboys and homegirls type of Kenan they care.
You go through? We can't go through it. We gotta get through this spot. We gotta get through this stupid movie.
So anyway, Kel's trying to raise Kenan into the window, and Kenan can't fit, and Kel can't lift Kenan.
Yeah.
So it's a hilarious scene, and then we cut back to the women's restroom.
They doing the same shit that Kenan Kel's doing in the other restroom. She was like, I can't get on. Doing the same shit. So she she's like, all right. Oh, she pushes up. She looks out the window and sees bad cop number 2 still standing by the car. I don't know, what are we gonna do? Hold on a second. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody get down now. Shot a gun in the air. The whole bar starts panicking.
Some guys
all
in
these
the
bikers.
stall.
Yeah.
Some guys in the toilet.
Guy in the bathroom stall. What was he, listening to music on his headset or something? What was he doing?
He was taking a dump.
Yeah, he had like a laptop with him or something, or what? I can't. He had something in his hands. He was reading something.
Did I miss something?
He had something in his hand. It must have been a laptop or something. I'm reading something.
Oh, okay.
He had headphones on, huh?
Okay.
So he just went, get up, help her, push it. Pushes Reese out the window. She just guess it was, I guess it's supposed to be a comedic way, but it wasn't at all.
Yeah.
He picks up
Sofia
Vergara, throws her out there.
Did we see her landing?
Yeah, because Reese had to get up and pull her. There was no joke. I was expecting it, something like with the guy like grabbing her butt or something.
Yeah.
Or he was like
that
looking
would
up
be
her
a good
skirt.
one.
Yeah.
That would be a step up for this movie.
Yeah, it would be a nice step. Yeah. Decided not to do that.
Oh, and then you could do like a fish angle point of view shot from Reese Witherspoon, like on the ground, where you just see giant boobies hanging out the window, and then they come crashing down into the camera.
There you go.
There you go.
We're not cinematographers, Andrew. We can't do it.
We can't do it.
They get out, they escape.
Oh, quick, get the keys, get the keys. They get their keys, and she throws it 2 feet.
Yeah. She throws it 2 feet. We didn't get a scene where they walk out and look around and then see the keys and just pick it up.
Yeah, that would have been the joke.
They showed Atlanta like they were setting up for that joke, but they didn't pull it off.
And they don't start chasing him immediately.
Why do you just take the keys with you? Never mind.
But don't worry, they don't get far because, this is the bad car that overheats.
Yeah, for plot purposes, the car had to break down. They got out yelling at each other again, Velociraptor fashion, and then all of a sudden... yeah. Hey, what's that sound? Boom, an 18-wheeler crashes and smashes into the car, even though it was on the side of the road, not in the road at all. It's like, why was that funny? Like in Dumb and Dumber, the guy was standing in the middle of the road. In other movies where an 18-wheeler hits a car, it's in the middle of the road. The car was on the side of the road. Was this guy drunk?
It was so stupid.
Was this
it made no sense.
It
caused smarter people to walk out of our audience.
That was the scene.
That's when it happened.
When that happened, an older couple who sat behind us, they came in late. They was like, we can't do it. We can't do it. They got up. They walked out. Maybe I think they might have been supposed to be in an 8 o'clock show. Maybe they sat in the wrong show.
What? So they were upset that they missed the first 5 minutes?
Maybe they did come in and realize, oh my God, I can't watch this movie. And they left.
Like I said, if you're older and you're sitting through this, it's like, I don't have that much time left. I can't give you this.
But there was 2 other sets of couples in front of us.
Same age.
They was quite enjoying it though.
Yeah.
They was having a ball with this shit. The smarter couple left.
4 out of 6 old people think this is good enough to sit through.
Anyways, 18-wheeler smashes the car. Cocaine pops up in the air.
It's cocaine?
Chappie got cocaine? Yeah, Chappie got cocaine. They get covered in it. 18-wheeler guy gets out, not showing any sign of being drunk. He's like, I made that turn too sharply. Now, what if they were sitting in there
it's
and he
a straight
hit them?
road.
The movie would have been over.
That would have been an interesting ending.
He's like, I'm so sorry. She was like, yeah. She's like, what's all this white stuff? It's just baby powder. I just like smell fresh. She growled at him and they just jumped on him.
Reese Witherspoon
ate him while clawing into his body.
We're commandeering your vehicle.
Making those Velociraptor noises.
Reese Witherspoon starts hopping around like crazy.
Oh yeah, they took his 18-wheeler and drove to a gas station that was also like a / convenience store / what's the word I'm looking for?
Quick
souvenir shop. There you go.
There you go. Gift shop, whatever the first.
Reese is just hopping around because the cocaine got into her system. I'm so thirsty. I love everything. I love life.
Did I ever tell you I watched a couple squirrels making out? I watched it a little too longer than I should have, and I feel very awkward till this day.
She was just being weird.
The clerk's like, hey, Sofia, you could leave her now that she's drugged.
She was like, shut up and look at my boobies. He was like, he started drooling.
They just started stripping in the middle of the store. And
yeah, what the hell?
Changing clothes in the store.
I was understanding, like, Reese's thing was that she was high, so she gets inside the clothes rack to change, and Sofia Vergara just decided to do it right there.
Because she's hot.
Okay, you can just do that. Physically on the outside.
I see. I got no problem.
This one old lady was like looking like, ooh.
Yeah, this one blonde lady.
Ooh, look at them.
It's going down.
I don't know what she thought was happening. I don't know why she was looking. Maybe she was a lesbian. I don't know.
But Sofia is only okay.
Only at night. I don't know. It sounded like he's about to give an explanation about only during this certain time that she transformed into the werewolf. Okay, go ahead.
No, apparently she's only okay with showing her backside in her bra because the bloopers, she actually zipped a little too far down and you saw she's wearing a thong.
Yeah,
and then she's like,
this isn't rated R. This is rated PG-13.
Yep, a little too much.
If it was rated R, we could have got it. I bet if Melissa McCartney was in this, it'd have been rated R.
Reese Witherspoon yells mother effer.
No.
I mean, she said it like I just said it. She didn't say the actual words. She said mother effing or something.
Truck or... But it's PG-13, Andrew, as long as you're not saying a word. Everything's great. Anyway, they change clothes, change disguises. Doesn't work.
They're all over the TV.
This 50-year-old woman and this little midget escape from the zoo. They're highly dangerous.
What? I'm taller than LeBron James, and I'm a 12-year-old.
That's what she said?
No.
She's like, how we gonna get out with pain? She's like, I already got it covered. And they just see the store clerk's dead, drooling. She used her boob powers on him. Wait, something happened. They saw the Officer Bad Guy 1, Officer Bad Guy 2 pull up at the gas station. They run out, get into the back of the trailer that they use to transport horses. I immediately thought, okay, now we're gonna get an animal joke. There's no animal inside there. It's just empty. They drive over.
He sold it, I guess. Or he's getting it washed.
Getting an animal washed? He brought it to the gas station to get Get his hearts washed.
You get it fueled up.
Anyways, they stay inside this thing all the way to his house. Reese is yelling at Mrs. RZA, why you need this bag? What's in there? Let me see. This is my shoes. I wear these when I go hooker on this street. And I wear these when I gotta be a hooker for that street. What I do. This is my life. Don't judge me.
Toon killed my brother. Dropped the shoe on his
Sorry.
So these shoes are all I have left of him.
Oh, she had left her bro. Maybe her bro was a cross-dresser. We didn't get that story.
No.
So Reese is like, I'm gonna go check it out. She goes to the truck. Ooh, I found keys. Hold up right there. And he doesn't have a shotgun. Instead, he has a rifle with a scope on it.
Sniper rifle.
He's got a sniper rifle at close range. Yeah. You think he had a shotgun? Well, I guess because they had to do this stupid joke. I guess it would have worked. Yeah, it would have worked with a shotgun. No, it wouldn't, because logically it would have sprayed and probably would have got some other shit blown off too. Spoiler alert, jumped ahead. Anyways, he's got Reese hostage with his point blank sniper rifle. What are you doing in my truck? She's like, well, shut up. I didn't tell you to talk. Get over there.
That was great. That was great.
Get over there. What are you doing here? Apparently, he's just going to shoot this woman.
The execution was already decided.
Yeah,
at the beginning of this
he was ready to kill her.
Some hills have eyes type stuff going down.
Turn around. Go in that barn right there. Sofia Vergara was walking away. Reese was like, he's gonna kill me. And RZA was like, ugh. So she turned around and was like,
oi, this is my girlfriend. We in love. I love how she looks like a man and she has a cute little mustache and she's so tiny. Look. Oh, you know you like it. She loves it when I pull her ponytail. Look at the painter.
yeah, he was having a wrestling match or something. And the guy was looking at it, slow motion. He starts easing the gun downwards. Now, I thought, oh my God, he's about to blow his head off because he's not wanting to look at this no more. I thought it would have been a great joke for the movie.
We gotta stay ahead of the wind, guys.
But he put it down at his side, but he like put his, I must have looked away because I don't understand how he blew his finger off.
He couldn't have.
He put his hand over the gun while
he would have to have put his finger on top of the gun and somehow still been holding the gun like with his other finger. It didn't happen.
Yeah, the stock was on the ground. That's the word I was trying to learn.
Yeah.
The stock was on the ground. Remember, we told you this is a sniper rifle. So the stock's on the ground. So the trigger is probably at knee level and he...
Whoa.
Huh?
He has a hand on his knee. He's got a mutation.
It's the Infinity Gem that's inside Sophia's bag. He magically blew his finger off. Then a dog runs over, tries to eat it.
This again.
But Sofia Vergara grabs it like, "Rawr, mine," and just slices the dog's neck off. Yeah.
Now I have your hand.
I hope any of these jokes we done, people don't take these as very offensive. Just calling animals and dinosaurs. I hope nobody's like, oh my God, you guys are pigs, you sexist, misogynistic
Sofia
people,
Vergara, I'm not kidding. Give me the finger. I want you to finger me.
That was a joke?
No, that was the joke.
Leave us alone. I'll give you something or something like that. Something stupid. She gave him the finger back.
You have two options. One, you could run to the hospital with your finger, reattach it, have all your freaking phalanges back. Or two, you could try to arrest us, and this sucker's going cold. But she didn't say it like that.
That guy can't arrest nobody.
You could hold him at gunpoint until the cops got there.
Popos didn't show up.
He went running. He went running? Wait, he ran with his finger. He didn't get in the car, did he?
He go inside, then he went inside to his house.
Why would you go inside?
They just showed them running. They didn't show him running.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. I didn't care. Anyways, they're running through all these fields and whatnot of nothingness. Come up on a barn with some vehicles by it. Oh, look, this one's got keys in it.
There are people leaning up against these vehicles, having conversations while they're looking in the vehicles.
Hey, Andrew. These are some pretty attractive ladies, so they can do whatever they want.
I found one with keys. Let's go.
Yeah, she
excuse me? What did she just say? We're standing right here.
Starting a car, that was a loud noise. You start putting it in motion, moving it, that's another hint, but apparently not. So they start driving on the road.
Yeah, I stole that one. But not
and it's nighttime. It's nighttime. They're having a best friends girl talk about, ooh, you so cute, yo. You kind of nice when you not talking all the time either. It's like, did you do that Captain Hook with him? Yay. Something about her date early in the movie. It's like, yeah, I did the Captain Hook with him. Ooh, you nasty girl.
You let him gut your insides?
I don't know what that was. I don't know what the Captain Hook is, Andrew. Don't ask me.
It was the keyhole.
Oh, the gatekeeper and keymaster? Oh, it was a keyhole.
The pirate key.
The pirate key.
The pirate key. Doing something weird with her thumb through her fingers. Ooh. I can't tell if that was positive or negative.
Negative.
Will you two keep it down?
Yeah. Anyways, a dude pops up. Somehow they see him, and she slams on brakes. He conks his head on the window. Pull over the side of the road. They drag his body out. Like, let's just kill him. Right, hold his feet down. Right, we'll start cutting him up with this rock.
He's got an ankle bracelet on. We got to cut that off first. Then we can throw him into the river.
We're gonna murder this guy.
We swear to it right now. We take this to our grave. Say it with me.
Guy wakes up. Hey, don't kill me. Got a family. Rah! Yeah, what she said. Okay, look, I'll take you to a casino. Cops ain't got no jurisdiction there. I don't know what bullshit lie he made up. What did he say?
I don't know.
She's like, you a criminal. You a bad criminal. He's like, nah, girl. You fine as hell.
Oh, okay.
Say that to Reese, who has a ponytail. Apparently, he likes that kind of shit. So she was like, oh, whatever. Like, y'all hop in the back. I'm gonna take y'all.
Ooh, he wants to Cooper you.
Yeah.
Are you going to Cooper him?
Now, that one wasn't a joke. She really did make a squeak noise at that point. Not kidding. Go watch the movie. They're driving, and then they come up on a blockade.
Those Mexican guys drove by the blockade first with bad guy 1 and bad guy 2 investigating the scene.
I forgot about the scene where they go and they grab a handful of the cocaine that was on the car and they just smell it, and it was like, we're close. And then they walk away.
Still fresh.
Yeah. Oh my God. We're about to be trapped. What do we do? It's got a deer back here. Put it on. The guy had a deer costume. This is a weird guy. I wouldn't trust this guy once I see him. First off, he was sleeping in the back of his truck and there was a deer skin back there.
With his head.
With the head. That's some red flags right there. But hey, it's a comedy movie. It's funny. Not really.
Bad cop 1 is like, hey, can I check the back of your vehicle? And he goes like, don't look back there.
I got him now. He looks back there and he sees huge shapes under a blanket. He pulls it and it's just pillows.
Sir, why do you have pillows especially stacked there like they're people? I'm sorry. My kids must have run away again. You keep your kids in the back of your truck, sir. Step out the vehicle.
They're in the fields with this deer on them. Reese is like, could have sounds a deer makes. I don't know. She's like, rah! She's like, no, that's the dinosaur. What kind of sound the deer makes? And do it. No, do it. Oh, you doing it? You doing it?
Oh, wait, you want me to do that?
Do that. Oh my God. It's like, no, food. That's the elephant from Jupiter ascending. Oh my God, the cops coming. What do we do? Attack. They just grab him and they eat that guy.
They stab him with the horns?
Yeah, come out like Ezio and just grab him, pull him into the fields. They kill him.
Still take down.
They got a few points.
Another one looks at him, sees him being pooped out.
Huh? What was that noise? He walks over. Wait, they did that too in the movie?
The noise that Reese was making was, oh, that deer's pooping.
It looked like he was going to get back up. Maybe he was running to go tell somebody, hey, quick, come see this deer pooping. Cuts to them, meeting up. They're back.
What a horrible cut too, man.
They cut their back in the car.
How did they reunite with the fugitive? How far did they have to walk in this deer
this guy
get
the
up?
Fugitive, because that's what they refer to him as in this movie.
It's his name, fugitive.
This guy wasn't a fugitive. He was obeying the law with his ankle bracelet on. And then they just stole him. He's a stolen person.
It's a kidnap.
Yeah, he's a kidnap.
Dude. So when did they reunite with the fugitive?
Dude, they didn't. They just teleported to the car.
Oh, it even goes further than that. It just goes to her locking the hotel room. I thought some guy was looking at me in the lobby. Awkwardly.
Oh, it was just a quick cut of the car driving. Then it cut to the hotel.
We were in the middle of a suspense scene.
Andrew did the finger quotation job.
With them going on all fours through a field to get past a whole entire cop barricade. And we just cut away from
the stealth took down all of them.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't I get to see that?
You guessed it like a 3-hour cut, Andrew. They stealth took down a few of them, and when there was only like a few left, they did a dual takedown on the other guy. So one would jump out, or they clip one, and boom, they smashed their hands in together. Kind of like Arkham Knight, in case people didn't see that trailer.
Should have been more like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Oh, you want more?
You just, caw!
Other women jump out or something?
A bunch of other people from romantic comedies. Jennifer Garner comes out of nowhere, stabs somebody in the face.
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah. Amanda Seyfried.
Emma Stone.
That's a scene right there.
I'm trying to think of all the names right now.
Yeah.
I don't know who else. Whoever that girl is for that new Judd Apatow movie.
That Amy Schumer?
That's Amy Schumer?
Yeah.
I've never seen her before in my life.
Popular on Comedy Central show.
Yeah, never seen her before in my life.
I don't watch it.
What's the name of that movie coming out? Trainwreck. I remember you laughed at the title of it.
What a horrible thing to name your movie.
I'm looking at Amy Schumer right now, everybody. Nah. They still take down all the cops, get to the hotel room. Dude was like, I'm going to wash up.
Don't look at my penis.
Reese and Sofia in there arguing. Reese handcuffs her to the bed. It's like, don't go anywhere. She goes, I'll get you some food. Calm down. She opens the door. And
Here I go. On my way to the show.
Catches dude masturbating. He's like, whoa. Sorry. What are you doing? I'll get a towel for that. Yeah, she starts saying, penis.
Yeah, she starts playing the penis game.
By herself for some reason.
He covers up. Sure, I'll take you to dinner. Let me take my shower. No, I need sustenance right now. I'm low on sugar intake and blah, 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 blah. Hey, girl, you're so intense. I know I've been told I have that problem. It's like, no, I like it.
He pulls his towel away.
Penis! Let me try something.
Yeah, he did say that. Let me try something. He goes up to her.
It sounds much worse when you say he removed the towel first. Let me try some.
Pulls the towel away and tries to force himself on her. And she's like, no, not here. Not now. Like,
all right, give me a sandwich, fugitive.
I'll get you some food, girl. Then I'm coming back to hit it. Ding.
Sophia,
like,
fugitive
Sophia
wants to pork me.
Sophia's got a ray gun all of a sudden. She starts speaking Klingon, telling her how she's going to blast her. Unlock these handcuffs. No, not unlocking the handcuffs. She didn't shoot her. So then Reese is like, okay, I'll unlock the cuffs. So she unlocks the cuffs. Like, if you're going to go, you're going to need this. She picks up her bag and smacks the gun away. And then... Nah, I get a movie credit for this. They knew exactly what song to play.
Oh, Black Betty, oh, Black Betty,
in this fight sequence, rolling around, jumping all over.
Fugitives playing Raymond Legends in the other room. No, Black Betty, Raphael's fighting a creature in the kitchen.
Yeah. That's what I thought of. The jockey on top of one of the survivors. I don't know. Yeah, so you used to sing that whenever he was playing as a jockey, you jump on one of the survivors in Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
You get those little jockey guys in Left 4 Dead 2, and you jump on somebody's face, and you're just riding them. Oh, Left 4 Dead.
There you go.
Oh, Left 4 Dead.
That's good stuff right there.
I think I got that from TMNT, because he jumped on Raphael's face,
yeah.
hitting him with a pan.
We getting sidetracked again.
That's okay.
Anyways, they fighting over the gun all over the room. Somehow they get on the ceiling. Inception type shit. Reese gets the gun. Calm down. Why is your bag so heavy? I picked it up and all this math shit. And I figured out your shoes don't weigh that much. She opens it, shows her a shoe, hands it to her. She's like, why are your shoes so heavy? It's made of platinum and diamonds. It's worth $4 million. All these shoes together.
Give or take. Market's fluctuating.
Like, you terrible person.
I'll take all this in evidence.
Suddenly here. And you hear our worst accent.
Housekeeping.
Yeah. And then the other dude
was
like,
Santa Claus in his little elf.
Turn down service and break through the other door, shoot the keypad. Nobody comes out of their hotel room. So they run off
into the fugitive's room, and then they circle back into the hall and just run past them in the hall into the lobby. Bad guy cops have teleported down there.
Hey, you hold it right there. Oh, but you going to shoot this in front of all these people? It's like, I just might. And he clicks the gun back. Fugitive just comes down there with his sandwich. Hey! Grabs him. Incredible Hulk's this guy swinging around. Beating the shit out of him. This cop has no skills whatsoever. He's like, thanks. Call me later. Yeah. Ooh, you intense. I love it. Starts going to the guy at the front desk, even though there's a line. And was like, hey, we need to get a taxi, please. Taxi.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You have to pay for your in-room movies. You watched The Grinch for 2 seconds and then turned to Afro Horse.
Yeah. I didn't watch that.
It says you watched The Philosopher's Stone for 2 seconds and then switched back over to Afro Horse. Guest Services says that you wrote a comment saying, "Dat Emma Watson, though." Sir, that is pedophilia in that movie.
That's right. That's episode 1. So you can't.
Episode 1, The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
That's episode 1, The Sorcerer's, the Philosopher's Stone. So, Sofia Vergara sees a bus. I guess it's first it looked like just a tour bus.
It looked like a tour bus for some rock band.
So she uses her boo power, hypnotizes black dude, and he lets her on the bus. Reese sees it. I need to get on this bus. I love Twilight Sparkles, whatever the band name was. Big fan of theirs. I'm just going to be a huge groupie, huge whore. Let them do whatever they want to me. Pirate me, get the keyholes and all that stuff.
Yeah, the sex.
The sex with all of them.
I will give you erotic pleasure. I will give you the favors.
Yeah, she said, did you promise you the favors? I give you favors too. All right, just get on the bus. You have a ponytail. Turns out it's a bus full of old people get ready to go on the tour. And one of the guys is like, I forgot to hold on. So
Sophia's cursing at her in Spanish, like, what'd you say about mama?
apparently Reese could translate everything she was saying. She must have got one of those Guardians of the Galaxy earworms or some shit like that. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Sorry, I forgot. I got a fan base. People might get mad at me.
I forgot they had a fan base.
Yeah, people might get mad at me.
Touring around, the old people have headphones on so they can't hear what's going on. They're just looking back and forth at the tourist attractions.
Meanwhile, they argue Spanish to each other. Subtitles pop out. Said nothing you really need to care about. Bad guy one, bad guy two.
Come rolling up.
Turn on their cop lights. Black guy looks in the mirror and he goes, "Oh, dang it!"
He pulls out a gun on him.
Pull over there, he pulls out a gun at him, and he goes, he just starts shooting at the black guy.
He jumps
out the bus.
Abandoned everybody.
And then he just hangs his head in shame. He didn't want to get shot. Oh, that reminded me. All this stuff with the police in the news right now. I can't believe they put this in the movie. There's a thing called being Coopered, because Reese's character gets out of her car one night. They have a flashback sequence where she sees a bunch of college kids walking, and one guy says, "I call shotgun." She was like, "Put down your weapon, sir." She pulls out her taser. He spills alcohol on himself. She electrocutes him and he catches fire. One of the girls screams, "He just wanted to ride in the passenger seat." That's why she ended up working in the evidence room. Anyways, they shoot. She handcuffed herself to Sofia beforehand, sitting on each other's laps,
just straddling each other in sexual ways in the bus seat.
And all the old men are like, "Ah!"
Faster, shoot him again. One of them said, shoot him again.
They drop the gun and then they decide we should use the actual bus since we're in a bigger vehicle than them. Grab the car off the road.
They shot the door of the cop car and it was like, I think we took care of him. I think we got him, guys. Carlos twins showed up.
Carlos twins took about, they lost control. They almost ran into a construction machine guy just tapped the window. "Y'all gotta get out of here before I call the cops." They stand up like, "Oh my God, can't believe that." "Yeah, we won." Bam!
Sofia decks her
in the face, knocked out. Come to, she's laying in the bus. Old people looking at her. Everybody's like, "Whoa, she's just a kid, not older than my daughter."
Reese Witherspoon feels her face.
Yeah.
Sits up. "It's all right."
"It's all right."
Turns.
Two little kids walk up to her. "We found something." It's good to have you back, Reese Witherspoon. And
but on a serious note, they completely stole those two shots from Spider-Man 2. They really did. Exact same two shots. Okay, sorry. So anyway, Sofia Vergara shows up with her tentacle machine.
Huh? A tentacle machine? Oh, okay.
Breaks the bus.
You
want to get to Reese Witherspoon, you gotta go through me.
Hey, me?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we got a little too forward.
Very well.
Turns out the two essays were working with Sofia Vergara. She's like, "So Cortez killed your brother because we forgot that there was a villain in this movie, and now you want revenge on him. We don't have to do this. We can arrest him. You can testify."
I'm just gonna kill him myself. It's Carlos twins. It wasn't supposed to go down like that. Your cops are the reason that your fellow cop is dead. These two were just supposed to kidnap me. Never gonna kill anybody. Trust me.
We don't believe that shit. She handcuffs her to the bus. They drive off. Cut to Reese at a different police station or the FBI headquarters. "Captain Phillips, you did a good job. Go home. Tomorrow you take the big job." What?
Is everybody okay with this cut?
Cut of what?
Is everybody okay with this cut?
Of them cutting for her being...
Reese Witherspoon has been left handcuffed to a bus. Bad Cop 1 and Bad Cop 2 are not dead. They were just run off the road and could potentially they could potentially regain consciousness.
Yeah, they never come back though. Their car crashed, so they're out of commission for a little bit.
They could just walk over there. She's handcuffed.
What if their legs are broke? They'll crawl over? They should be saying they should have crawled over.
Oh, suspense right there.
They're
These two cops
crippled,
are just crawling and she's handcuffed, nowhere to go.
Hanging out everywhere over their faces and their arms, just everything cracked open.
Oh man.
Hunting her down. Jaws hanging off their mouth like zombies, but not zombies.
This is a very awkward cut. She's still in danger because she's handcuffed to this bus.
Those old people there to protect her, remember?
Now that's a scene right there.
You want to get to Reese, you got to go through me.
There you go. We missed that scene where the old people gang up and take down the cops. And then they testify and get them booked.
It's all about sex jokes, Andrew. It's not about having fun in comedies anymore. Anyways, so the captain tells her, tomorrow you take the big job. You got no say in the matter. Commissioner Witherspoon. And, No, but Mrs. Raza is gonna kill him. We got Mrs. Raza covered.
She might strike at Teresa Cortez's birthday party.
This was the weirdest thing to have a final climax of a movie at a kid's birthday party. I guess I thought it was gonna be funny, but it wasn't. The whole time I was thinking, are they gonna really pull a joke where they shoot one of these teenage kids or something by accident?
I don't know what the intention was supposed to be.
They needed some kind of party sequence because normally comedies end on party sequences. So they needed something. So
it didn't add any suspense over endangering any of these people at all. It didn't add any humor, so it added nothing at all. You might as well have been in an empty warehouse. Nothing happened.
The little girl whose party it was being mean to people. Reese snuck in dressed like a man. Luckily, that was a quick cut. That shit was over early.
Oh, you look like Justin Bieber, Senor Bieber.
She tells Sofia, we could catch you. Here, use this wire. She's still dressed like a boy, so she looks at the stuff. She's like, yeah, just put it in there, right there. This lady walks in. It's like, you pervert. Kicks out. Throws in the alley. Whoa! Roger Rabbit.
Reese Witherspoon sees a bunch of waitresses. Stealth takes down one of them. Strips her naked.
So she was able to get an extra costume. She must have stealth took down one of them and threw her body in a locker.
Sack of hay.
So she sneaks in, sees Captain Phillips. Captain Phillips is like, hey, what are you doing here? No, Lord.
So many tiny person jokes. Come on.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Every 2 seconds, tiny person joke or I can't understand Sofia Vergara.
Sofia Vagabond.
I bet they regretted that mistake.
What?
They mistook me for a vagabond.
Oh, yeah. Turns out Captain Phillips is the bad guy, too. Yeah. I don't know why. If this was the case, why wasn't everybody in the precinct? Hey, hold on, we'll get to that. Anyways, Captain Phillips is like, yeah, I'm a dirty cop, too. Let's go. She's just gonna shoot me in front of these people? You ain't doing shit. But she didn't say that. They just went.
She sees a huge group of waitresses, causes a brief distraction, and just runs into the pack of blonde, wigged waitresses. He starts pulling them all aside and is like, hey, I'm not Reese Witherspoon.
And then he runs to the back kitchen area. He stops her, cuts her off. Where you're going.
We don't need roads.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but then you're just gonna die. We're gonna kill you now. She was like, she grabs some alcohol, throws it on him. You think that can stop me? No. But this can. Tases him, he catches fire. Boo, you just got Coopered, bitch. Which was a nice payoff. That's why I had to explain that other shit to y'all before.
But it's not a nice payoff, Raymond.
Oh, because, yeah. Yo, Andrew.
She starts to run away, and then she turns around, grabs a fire extinguisher, and immediately puts him out so he can get up and attack her again.
Okay, I watch movies with Andrew. Every day, whenever something stupid happens, he'll throw his hands up. So I laugh so hard whenever she grabs the fire extinguisher and extinguishes him, he threw his hands up. I'm like, oh my God. Why did you just kill him?
Happening? What is happening? Because he did not only confess to being part of Cortez's plan, we give them a little leeway, they give us a little financing, you know, the typical corrupt cop thing. He didn't just confess to that. He said, you are another do-gooder. You don't want to die a do-gooder just like your dad. So he implies that he killed her father, and she still extinguishes the man.
Maybe they changed the lines and they didn't tell nobody. Only Reese Witherspoon and Mark Hamill knew. He's supposed to probably say Obi-Wan killed your father.
Obi-Wan killed your father. Okay.
Yeah,
so somebody forgot to tell Reese.
Yeah, somebody forgot to tell Reese that he was who killed her father.
That's why we didn't get the appropriate...
No! Somehow Sofia Vergara went to the back room, met up with the villain, who we really don't care about.
She claimed that she was on his side the whole time.
She got a gun from one of the guys who was working. They were working for the villain, too, somehow.
Yeah, the Carlos brothers.
They snuck in a... so racist.
I don't know what their names are. I'm sorry.
They stuck a gun in her purse after she was checked at the door. The guy wants to have a drink with her in the other room. They having a drink. She was like, yeah, I'm on your side. Then she pulls out a gun and he pulls out a gun. But you killed my brother. I will show you how he died. Reese was like, drop your weapon. And then boom, he fires at Reese. Sofia drops her weapon. They go hide behind some chairs.
You don't want to hurt Sofia Vergara, buddy.
Pointed at the people responsible. Somehow Reese Witherspoon takes the guy down.
Subdues him. Puts a
zip tie on him. You're under arrest.
Now I'm going to kill him.
Sofia was pointing a gun at her.
No, I'm going to kill him.
And Reese was like, you don't want to do this, please. It's not worth it.
He killed my brother. My only family I have left. I have to kill him to be at peace. Meanwhile, he's pulling out a gun from his underwear. Cortez is pulling out a one-shot revolver. Reese talks Sofia down. Sofia, this is the right decision. He's gonna pay for his crimes.
And then he does like since his hands are tied behind his back, he does like a shoulder movement, and Reese just shoots him.
Dead.
Somehow Reese knew he had a gun behind his back.
Yeah, that was a safe bet.
She shot him and killed him. You killed him. It was supposed to be my kill. You took this from me. We will do battle to all of eternity and in hell.
Oh, looks like the bullet grazed you, you tiny midget.
She's like, I just took a bullet for you. No, it didn't. It went through your body. It grazed me. She's like, wait, I got shot? Ah! We saw that in Ride Along. Yeah, we saw that joke in Ride Along. Guess they had to use it too. She leans down. They're cuddling each other.
Yeah, they start cuddling.
She's like, here, hold it over this way. Even though you shouldn't move it. She made it move it over.
Fun comedy music starts playing, even though there's a dead body in the room that we're zooming past.
Yeah. Cuts to 3 months later. She's like, Officer Cooper here, reporting for duty. Coming to pick up this inmate. Inmate gets picked up. Turns out it's Sofia Vergara. She's got her orange jumpsuit tightened with clips and stuff, so where her boobs are out, she boob controlled all the women in the prison. Could have started her own army, but
Brenda was the
we're
name?
just gonna go with Brenda.
Yeah.
Brenda was like, yeah, thanks for the tips, girl. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna miss you too. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the cop was like, yeah, you Cooper, I love you now. Mad respect now, because you took down the villain that nobody cares about.
Vicente Cortez.
Like, bro, you played Guacamole yet? You still downloading it?
I haven't played it. No, I downloaded it.
I need you because we got a co-op because I got stuck on one part. I don't know what to do. We got to finish playing Guacamole.
Okay.
We got to play Guacamole together.
All right.
This is good. I'm sorry to interject. We're almost at the end. Anyways.
It's like, hey, I got you one shoe. Oh, I love you. Do you have more of the shoes? I got ones for the insides and ones for the outsides. Reese Witherspoon decided to let her have millions of dollars worth of shoes that were being used as payment for a drug cartel.
Because she had a friend now, even though she had friends already.
$1 million worth of shoes? $4 million worth of shoes?
Because that's what friends do, Andrew.
That's a pretty
I
big
would turn over
friendship.
$4 million of shoes for you.
That's some corrupt.
I would hide them.
She's
for
a
you.
corrupt cop.
She betrayed everything her father stood for.
Yeah, used her influence to let her boyfriend get off early.
Yeah, her and a fugitive kidnap guy hook up. She was Coopering him.
And stole $4 million worth of evidence in a drug case. They all live happily ever after, driving off into the sunset.
The end. So her father is disappointed in her.
And so the movie's over. There was a blooper reel. Reese Witherspoon makes fun of the fact that her performance isn't that great in this movie.
Yeah, she did say something along those lines, huh?
Oh, sorry, Reese, we're going to have to cut you off. It's like, I was giving the performance of my career. Sarcastically. Sofia Vergara, we get a lot of stuff about her messing up her lines because she can't speak English properly. Sophia and Reese cannot get through a scene together because they're just laughing at each other because they don't like each other.
Yeah, I was getting that too. They hate each other. Yeah, it looked like it was forced bloopers at the end there.
Yeah.
We just need to do some bloopers, guys. It looked like they didn't get along on set at all.
No. No. They resent each other.
In real life, you know this for sure? This is behind the scenes stuff?
No, this is me telling you for what I saw in this movie.
Okay.
The result of this movie is two people who don't like each other that much.
They didn't have no kind of cool chemistry together.
No, not at all.
I'm telling you, this role was originally written for Melissa McCartney. She's too busy filming Spy, so they gave it to Reese Witherspoon for some reason. Pretty sure you could have gave it to Sandra Bullock. Maybe she was filming something too. Maybe all the females were busy. all the female actors were busy. Meryl Streep was too busy too. Anna Kendrick was busy. All those other girls we mentioned for the takedown sequence were busy too. And Reese Witherspoon ended up with...
You know, if you really want to be daring with this movie, you reverse the casting. You make Sofia Vergara, the white American cop, paint her white. Try to
pull a Tropic Thunder,
yeah,
pretty much?
You reverse the roles, and Reese Witherspoon has to play this Hispanic person who can't speak English.
That would have been great. They have to cast a voiceover for Sofia Vergara.
No,
just keep it.
The best take you could get. It'd be great.
Sofia Vergara, y'all. She's a very attractive lady until she speaks. And I'm not trying to say that in a terrible sexist way. It's just she has an annoying voice. Some of you might agree, some of you might not agree. I'm sure there's vocal cord surgery out there right now. And I think she needs it. Just my personal opinion.
I don't particularly buy that it is sincere, which annoys me the most.
Her voice like that?
She
uses it all the time, even in interviews.
It has to be exaggerated, almost like a character at this point.
So you think she's faking it?
I don't think she has to talk that wildly whenever she's trying to speak English at this point. I think she can do it at a more mellow volume.
Like any normal Hispanic person who has transitioned from Spanish to English.
Exactly. It's got to be an act at this point, and she's just utilizing it because that's what people find funnier about her.
I don't find it funny at all. I find it annoying.
Oh, no.
And it's disgusting. And it makes you unattractive.
Yeah.
You have a pretty high body. As soon as you open your mouth, you just look like you got a ponytail. That's how I feel about you, Sofia Vergara. Hope you're listening.
That's what I feel about you. You don't speak right.
Yeah.
Your voice goes up, down, all around. Anything but normal tonight.
Yo, Andrew got it. So
please try to whisper in my ear. None of those oohs and ahs that I don't want to hear. Is this true?
Yo.
I hate that voice on you.
Andrew's the most talented man I know right now. This man just wrote the best song. I had a song for y'all in the beginning. I didn't finish it. This man, right off the dome, this is a freestyler right here. Put him in all the rap battles right now.
Epic rap battles of history.
Yeah, it was very disappointing. Reese Witherspoon, I'm pretty sure your hardcore fans are probably disappointed in you for this shit. If you got hardcore fans, I'm not sure.
Just laying it down.
All the
right
old
now.
people, all the old people like you, I guess. What young people of this young generation, who you think likes her? Seriously, people who've seen Legally Blonde?
Yes, it would have to be. It would have to be people in their mid-20s to late 30s who grew up watching Legally Blonde and other movies she was in back then. Those would be the people who this is supposed to be for. I don't know why only 6 old people showed up for this primetime showing.
The rest of the old people was watching Avengers, Andrew.
Well, Avengers is for everybody. I don't know who this is for.
To say for nobody. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea. Shit happens for plot purposes, no real reason. Car breaking down, them just showing up at a hotel, all the cuts that we were talking about, it just didn't make sense.
The material
Not
is
funny, yeah.
incredibly weak. They must have been banking on talented stars to try to lift this up, put some improv into it. Well, I didn't say it panned out. I'm just saying they were hoping.
That's a strong word to be throwing around Gotham right now.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying they were hoping improvisation would save this movie. I think they just wrote a bare bones script. It's
I think that's what it was too.
And if we get Melissa McCarthy,
Melissa McCarthy would have saved this for us.
Yeah,
she'll
just say whatever she wants, and it'll be rated R like The Heat, so she can say all the F-bombs she wants during the improv, and it'll be great.
It'll be funny. Yeah, it's just not a funny film.
What are we supposed to say? Guys,
I'm trying not to sound too...
Nothing happens in this movie.
Try not to sound
It
too
is 90 minutes
harsh.
of fluff.
It is a fluffer.
There's nothing... There's nothing going on in this movie. They set up something. They set up something else. They set up something else. Then they start doing stuff. Then they start bonding. Then they start arguing. Then they have a little bit of a breakup. Then they come back together in the climax. And oh, those people you thought were good, they turned out to be bad. And those people you thought were bad, oh, they turned out to be halfway good. And then we took out the boss together. The end.
There's a boss in this movie?
Mr. Cortez, I guess.
That dude was only like 2 scenes.
And somehow we took down a whole entire police force.
Yeah, that's the one thing that bothered me was that there's probably still, if the captain was corrupt, we know there's other corrupt people in there. We didn't get to see that shit.
Reese Witherspoon just took over the station, sir.
She's the new corrupt cop, remember? Because she took all that stuff for her friends, so now she's going to start this new corruption. So her father's got to come back from the dead to stop her. That's the movie right there. Call that Evil Dead, The Destruction of the Spoon.
I would have preferred the prologue been the whole movie.
What was the prologue? About...
The father
just taking his daughter around?
Yeah, raising the child in the back seat of his cop car. Does she ever leave the cop car, I wonder? Is she just always in there?
No, so she gotta go to the bathroom.
No, you bottle.
Ew, you just gave her a bucket?
Bucket.
Just watching Daredevil earlier. Let's see what the guy's like. Y'all be quiet. I'll give you a bucket. If not, they all start going, ah! He just throws the bucket. That probably would have been a better movie. It was just cop with his daughter.
Yeah, I was slightly interested in that. It's hard to say anything about this movie because it's not giving me anything to work with here.
I was hoping Sofia Vergara would just go full in her underwear, but nope, that didn't happen. She took her top off, that was it. Why didn't you just give us the rest of the show? Would have been nice.
Reese Witherspoon in granny panties. You never got to see her upgrade to regular panties.
I know.
The evolution.
There was no scene where she had to go like seduce past these people. Like, why she had to dress like a boy? Why did she couldn't seduce past the guys and be in a nice skirt or whatever? Because they kept making a whole "you dress like a boy" joke.
Because that would have been character development.
I guess they thought that was too cliche because that happens in other movies, but sometimes cliche works.
We've established earlier her character arc is going to be a cliche. She is this tomboyish person who needs to learn to let loose, but at no point does Sofia Vergara ever give her any sort of beauty tips at all or any fashion tips or show her how to hang loose at any point in this movie.
And have fun, huh? They don't have fun at all in this movie.
There's no progression to anything.
It seemed like they get along, but then they get into a fight. And then it turns out Sofia Vergara got her own evil, dastardly shit to do.
And what did Sofia Vergara learn from Reese in this movie?
Not to shoot the bad guy, even though Reese shot the bad guy.
Shoots him immediately. Now, the lesson she learned is always shoot first, Han style.
Yeah, that would have been nice if Reese did the whole Miss Congeniality thing and she got her way into the party like that by having the push-up bra on and stuff and not have the ponytail, had her hair down.
It's the most cliche and obvious thing, but at the same time, it's at least something. You expect them to have a role reversal where each one has to play the other person's role that they were playing in the rest of the movie. Reese has to become the beautiful seductress, and she has to become the straight-laced person and do something else.
Like Double Take? That was a good movie. I
Sure.
need to watch that again. You never seen it? Eddie Griffin and Orlando Jones? Good stuff.
It's been a while.
They don't make good buddy cop comedy movies like that no more.
Well, they tried to make one here, but
nah,
they
that
didn't.
shit sucked. Well, The Heat was good. Yeah, Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock, classy ladies there. You had some actresses there, so I'm sorry. I don't mean to attack Reese and Sophia, but I know y'all both could do better. That's why I'm giving you a hard time right now. So... do better. And if you couldn't do better, you should have told them, write a better script. Y'all both should have put your foot down.
You change around some of the musical cues and maybe you extend some scenes, shorten some other scenes. I could have bought this as a straight thriller almost because there's not that much comedy in here. If you just directed it a little bit differently and told them to actually play it seriously, I would have bought it because Reese Witherspoon is playing her part so seriously in this movie, trying to be, in comedy terms, the straight man. So Sofia Vergara could be the Chris Tucker type crazy person. But Sofia Vergara is not going over the top enough, not being crazy enough. So it comes off as if they're both being straight men to one another. And none of them are being funny in this movie. I think that's the main problem with this trying to be a comedy, is that you don't have a comedic presence in the movie to work off of either of the straight people.
It's not a good movie. Everybody involved should feel bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah. If you took money, you should donate that to a charity.
Ooh, that's a nice gesture.
Yeah.
Some good could come out of this movie. Sophia, I actually enjoyed her whenever she ditched that voice that she does, because there were a couple times that she was able to ditch it and just talk at a normal volume.
Whenever she went dark side and she was like, I have to stop him. So yeah, she can do a normal...
She can.
With her accent and stop doing a high pitch.
It's her style of comedy that she's learned to rely on from Modern Family and such. And I'm sure that's what the directors also wanted her to do in this movie.
All the rest of the characters, it's terrible. Papa McCall, sorry Papa McCall, you had to be in this role. El Negro. That was his last name. That was his last name. I forgot what his first name was.
Oh, no.
That poor guy. Can't wait to see you next season on Teen Wolf. The black guy from Tyler Perry movies and from Godzilla. I thought he was going to come back. He should have been a love interest.
That would have been a better movie, too. Him and Reese Witherspoon teaming up and him learning to loosen her up or whatever the fruit.
Can't have interracial, Andrew. It's not going to happen. This is some movie we saw recently, though.
You talking about Focus?
Yeah, Focus. But that's Will Smith, though. So, and even before
that doesn't count. Will Smith's not black.
You know, even before that, like 10 years ago, whenever Hitch was supposed to come out, you're supposed to have Cameron Diaz. I think I mentioned this in the Focus podcast, too. Cameron Diaz is supposed to be love interest, but then they switched it up with Eva Mendes. They're trying to progress people slowly. But Focus was nice. It was all right.
This wasn't.
No, this was just terrible. Everybody should feel bad. I hope you're listening.
Good job. You finished it. You did the sound work. Whoever did the sound work. The sound worked. There was music in it. The costumes were there. The sets were there. There was continuity between scenes.
We're trying to find some praise for this movie, so we're thanking all the extras.
It was
all the hands-on extras, guy people.
There was makeup. Good job.
You're thinking.
Everything was edited chronologically, except for that one Bieber gag.
Read the script. And they were like, oh my God. But like, people can't speak up, otherwise they'll get fired.
All the people who made the movie, you're in the credits. People won't see this movie, so they won't know whether or not it's good or bad. And so you'll have something to put on your resume. And that's always a good thing, to pad out your resume with stuff.
Shout out to y'all for sticking through.
Yeah, you finished it.
And on that note.
Good on it. Good on. To all the caterers out there who walked to this set unappreciated.
had to deal with Reese Witherspoon.
Shout outs to you guys. Polishing Sofia Vergara's diamond shoes. We love you guys. We want better movies for you to be working on.
There you go. So I am going to give this. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about giving this the big red X. Like, stay away from it.
Big red X.
I have another rating.
Oh, wow.
A big red X means
below 1.
Do not. Yeah, it's below 1 star. Don't waste your time. Don't go see this movie.
Feel free, man. I don't care about this movie at all.
I don't think there was anything to hold it up for a 1 star.
No.
If Sofia Vergara would have went full body in underwear, it probably would have got 1 star. It's getting a big red X. Just stay away from this.
All right.
A big red X. Just can't. There's no. Just no.
I have to agree.
Don't even waste your time.
There's no reason.
If it's on a channel, whenever this comes out, turn it, watch something else, put on a History Channel.
And as Raymond and I mentioned on the ride home, this is definitely not a summer movie. They are tricking you. Run away.
Mad Max was originally supposed to come out this week. They moved it because they felt Avengers needed more time. So Avengers is getting another weekend here to do its thing. So this was the movie we had to watch. Man, it's crazy that I haven't given a movie a 5 star. This movie got the big red X first.
Something will come along.
Hadn't even been 6 months yet. I'm hoping by in December I can give something a nice 5 star.
5 is a very special thing, sir. You hold out for that special movie.
I'm holding out for that special movie, and I'm hoping that special movie is in December. I'm hoping. Say my prayers every night that this movie is gonna be good. You never know with Hollywood. I don't know. I might get surprised. Ant-Man might surprise me. Who knows? Mad Max might surprise me.
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man might surprise me. San Andreas might surprise me. Everybody talking shit about that. But The Rock versus Earth is on my list right now. I can't wait. It's probably the next thing I'm most excited for. I don't think Jurassic World going to surprise me. It's just a regular monster movie right now. It's not Jurassic Park anymore. I can't think of anything else coming out this summer or anything else this year.
I have no idea why, but for some reason I'm interested in seeing Pan.
I know why, because you love that joke in the movie. That one joke that's in that trailer.
It gives me faith. It gives me faith that people know when stuff is stupid.
It's like, oh, no, what is it? It's like, oh, thank you, but I'm glad you asked. Like,
he goes up to Tiger Lily and the guy from Tron, the princess. And then the Tron guy steps up and says, well, actually, I'm just an engineer, or something like that.
Or a fisherman or something.
I'm just a fisherman.
But I appreciate the compliment. And then you, Jack, does the little head nod thing or something.
Take care of this guy.
And he punches him. But what if they just edit that for the trailer and that's not the actual joke in the movie? They don't punch him then.
F the editor of the movie.
But the trailer editor guy made sure to get it right.
The trailer editor should be hired as the movie editor. Minus the Inception booms.
That's why you like that trailer, Andrew.
Plus, I really like the little kid playing Pan. So
I don't know. I think I am now kind of intrigued by MI5.
I'm not at all.
I just
that looks like a piece of crap.
Ooh. Only I think now is because I saw Jeremy Ratner in Avengers: Age of Ultron, and now I see him in this, and I'm just excited now.
This is not the same thing.
I know, but I think he's the. I just want to see his storyline in this one now.
I'm sorry to go that crazy on Mission Impossible 5,
He
guys.
was like, no.
But Ghost Protocol. It is wonderfully directed, but it is horribly paced, man. It's just so sluggish and unentertaining most of the time.
Philip Seymour Hoffman in 3. Oh,
I like 3.
You like 3?
I like 3.
3 was cool.
3 was cool. J.J. Abrams, man.
I don't know about
director of Star Wars Episode 7.
I thought 2 was very
3.
slow. As a young, I don't know how old I was when 2 came out, but when I remember first seeing 2 long ago when I had 2 on VHS.
There's a long stretch in 2 where nothing happens.
2 was just... I don't know what they were trying to do with that, but it was just so long.
I've never seen the first one.
I've seen most of the first one.
Never seen the TV series.
Yeah, I never saw a TV series. Seems like they're getting the whole gang back in this one. Ving Rhames is back in this one, so come on. Ving Rhames, Jeremy Renner. It's going to be great. Jeremy Renner, I'm sorry. Tom Cruise. So what if he's still married to Megan McConaughey? There's no him kissing that other woman in this one.
Speaking of McConaughey, that bad guy cop number 1 was doing his best Matthew McConaughey impression in this movie.
You talk about Papa McCall, the tall guy?
Yeah, is that this?
He looked like McConaughey a little bit in the face with that nose bridge, I think.
He was doing that when we look to the stars.
That's not his voice. He used a completely different voice on Teen Wolf, by the way. I can't believe he was using that accent too. Why is everybody using accents in this movie? Everybody went crazy with these stupid Southern accents. That's not how we talk in the South.
Spoilers.
What else should we discuss? Should we do more general discussion? Like about Suicide Squad and all that bull crap that they released?
I guess.
Anyway, judging by the pictures, I'm not too excited for that shit. I think Warner Brothers and DC are just trying to play catch up to Marvel, and they're just ruining everything right now. They're not introducing characters the correct way. They're just throwing stuff together. Harley Quinn looks like a pop star instead of like Harley Quinn. But for some reason, I'm not mad at that. Because of Margaret Robbie. I don't know. It's my inner perv. I'm sorry. Not excited for that, even though there's no trailer. I know everybody's like, you see the trailer first? No. Man of Steel. It's a terrible movie. So I'm not excited for Batman vs. Superman.
You saw the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode after Age of Ultron?
I did not get to see it. I missed it, Andrew. Was it good?
Stuff is going down now,
with the Inhumans? Or?
Yeah. You might want to watch this episode and then watch the 2-hour season finale this upcoming week.
Did they have
Something's about to go down, sir.
Was that helicarrier in the ocean? Was that the helicarrier that was used? Is Nick Fury in it?
Nick Fury is not in it, but it is revealed that where Nick Fury got the helicarrier from in Age of Ultron.
Ooh, where did he get it from?
Apparently, Theta Protocol was actually a secret helicarrier Coulson had hidden at one of the S.H.I.E.L.D. bases, and that's where Fury borrowed it from.
He got it from Coulson, and we didn't get to see Coulson show up with it.
We didn't get to see Coulson show up.
I'll change everything about Age of Ultron. Just get that Red X2 because it did not have Coulson. Why was Coulson not in this movie? And Coulson gave him the helicarrier. Coulson should have been on the helicarrier. Yeah. And instead of War Machine coming out, it should have been Coulson coming out, riding on a dragon, destroying everything.
Oh, no. But yeah, there's some huge tension. There's death that happened as well.
A big one?
Kind of. Not really.
Was it one of Sky's parents?
No, but spoilers.
Okay.
War is about to break out.
Kind of war?
Between S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Inhumans.
What? Where are the Inhumans at? They're on the moon?
They're in their mountain grotto village thing that they built.
They're supposed to be on the moon.
What?
In the comic books, the Inhumans are on the moon.
No, well, maybe this drives them to the moon, then I don't...
It's supposed to already be on the moon. Maybe all the big Inhumans are on the moon. All the rich and the royalty Inhumans like Black Bolt.
We still got 3 years until the Inhumans movie comes out, so we can't do anything too major with them, even though they're on the show.
You right. So Ages of Inhumans is going to just be the new show. Oh, no. You got to blow your nose? I just blow his nose. He did it. He stepped away from the mic. He's a classic gentleman, unlike me. Y'all got plenty of my buggers on the podcast before, and I don't plan on changing that. I know y'all love him. I'm soloing this right now. Excited? Everybody who's excited for Batman Arkham? Huh? Yeah. I know everybody talking shit about the whole season pass thing, but they told y'all what was in it, and it's gonna be cool. Everybody calm down. It was very rude of them to just say, give me $40, but now they told you what was in it. Everybody calm down. I'm excited. I'm gonna pay my money because I love the Arkham series.
Give me $40. Give me $40. Yeah. Batman in the DLC. Give me $40.
Yeah. Look at that. Andrew just on the song train tonight.
We've been done with the movie for about 17 minutes.
Yeah, but
do you really want to discuss a bunch of topics?
No, it's it. We done. We cancel it now. I'm ready to go. Right. I need to go to sleep. I got work in the morning.
All right. Good.
I don't know, kind of filler we needed, but yeah, we've been done with the movie.
All right.
It's a terrible movie. Red Exit.
The first Red X here on the PLP podcast.
In a summer movie time, by the way. This is terrible. All right. Well, I am Raymond.
He's supposed to say, well, that sounds like something to end it on.
Oh, well, that sounds like something to end it on.
Well, you're supposed to put another word in place of something.
Am I supposed to say shit?
Oh, good. Go ahead. That sounds good.
Well, that sounds like some good shit to end it on right there. Is that what I was supposed to say? What I was supposed to say? Forgot what I was talking about beforehand.
Well, that sounds like a dubious note to end it on. Confusing.
Oh, confusing note. I am very confused right now. Super confused. So anyways, we get ready to shut it down for y'all because we're done. Not yet.
For the Parking Lot Projectionists, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Raymond. I was supposed to say I'm Jarvis. Sorry, I'm Jarvis.
What's happening?
I was Jarvis last week. I want to be Jarvis again.
All right, you can be Jarvis again.
I'm Jarvis.
Shutting it down.
Do. You
didn't want to join in?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shutting it down. We're trying to be
a team here. We are a team.
Need to work on your people skill.
Be more polite. Fasten your shutting it down, please. Oh, that was good. Did you just... Oh, sorry.
I'm pressing the stop
Oh,
button.
you can press the stop button. It's over. Yeah, I was waiting on you to press the stop button.